Hello, Fredlings! I'm Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up. And I warn you, and today I have some very, very important news for the hardcore world. If you guys haven't seen my old hardcore series, we only made it to spoiler to episode 14 of live streams on our last hardcore world. We are currently on episode 13. So, we are going to try to survive today and the next live stream. Additionally, I did want to say that there is something, without spoiling it, but I can't, it's not really a spoiler, but I have a lot of stuff to do, so this might be, we might take a little bit of a hiatus just so I get the groove of things IRL. Then I'll be able to get back to streaming. So just wanted to say that now before I completely forgot. So, this is our hardcore world. We're in a Superflat world. If you don't know what a Superflat world is, you are literally in a Superflat world. The only things that generate is pretty much villages and the end portal. You have to figure out how to survive. We have limitations of 1,000 blocks, 1,000 blocks, 1,000 blocks, 1,000 blocks from from here. And if we go past that, I mean, there's not really a penalty. It's not like we lose the game or anything. We're just trying to stay inside of that border just for the constraint until we have to go to the end, just so we have a little bit more of a challenge while going. Additionally, we are working on our big water moat thing. Now, unfortunately, pillagers showed up off stream. Of course, I keep playing off stream, even though I keep saying I'm going to try not to. Didn't really do too much off stream. A few things that I did do that I did do is, one, I did come to the church and I did lower the blocks, but I think 3 to 5 blocks, I can't remember, last night. So if I do fall, I won't be at a half a heart anymore. If I fall on the, well, I fell on that and I was at a half a heart, but I lowered it a couple more, so I should be at like 2 or 3 hearts. And if I land on that, I should be fine. If I land on that, I'm probably dead. Vice versa, I'm dead probably there too. But yeah, there is some pillagers that spawn, and these llamas were going after them. And then they were just out of the range of moving, so nothing too crazy there. Now, that's our dirt pillar when we fought the skeleton. So today, I was going to just keep digging out some of this area. But, oh yeah, this is what I did off stream. I came through and I designed the curve for this thing, and I think it's pretty good. But yeah, we're going to be digging out a lot more stuff. We're going to be kind of going this way. And we're going to probably run into some big problems with those slimes right there. And considering I close up all the other slime chunks, that's going to probably be a continuous problem. I do hope we get a wandering trader today that has a real sapling, not a swamp sapling, like a real sapling. Additionally, I kind of want to leave this gap open here. Because I keep going in and out of that way. It just is just way more feasible for me to go in and out that way. So we're going to do that. So it's not going to be super creative, super fun. I mean, it is going to be very important to do. But it's not going to be so creative in the world that so many things are happening. I'm trying to stay away from these pillagers so they don't come over here and assault my my llamas and stuff like that. But I'm sure they will. I was doing a little bit of AFKing on this stuff, and then they showed up, and it wasn't really, it honestly really wasn't, I didn't really do too much off stream. Now, I'm not sure, I never understand, we need to make an auto sorter. That'll need to be a thing we need to address at some point. An auto sorter. What is one of those? We need one of them. I would love to go to the end and start working on, or sorry, not the end. I would like to go to the end too, but I mean, I wouldn't like to go to the nether and start working on getting lava, but we need lava to go get lava because there's a little bit of a creative thing that I kind of want to do. You know, I actually am not really scared of the end, fighting the Ender Dragon, but considering it's on hardcore mode, I'm a lot more scared than I normally would be. So I'm just, yeah, well, I am actually kind of quite scared to fight the Ender Dragon. Whenever we do that, it's not going to be anytime soon, but when we do that, I am definitely a little bit scared on doing that. So just wanted to point that out there in the world. I've never actually been nervous to fight the Ender Dragon, even on my other hardcore worlds. even on those speed runs. Because when I speed run, I just do it on hardcore. Because if you die, you die. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I am actually kind of nervous to fight the Ender Dragon, and I'm not anywhere near fighting the Ender Dragon, but I definitely feel that sort of way. This stream is not going to go on for, like, as long as we normally do, but it will go on for about an hour. We're a little bit over an hour on this, so we're going to just grab some more emeralds, get those set up. I was thinking that some of the comments that I saw, one was by Zach Daily Games, good friend of mine, great friend of mine, and he was talking about how we got ripped off by the with the sharpness guy. I honestly am, every time I think about it, I do feel like I was absolutely ripped off for 64 emeralds for one 64 emeralds for one sharpness book. I am a little bit heated about that still. I am still heated. I get even more heated when he pointed it out. I mean, it's true. 64 emeralds for one sharpness book? Like, come on, brother. So, yeah, this could be a death trap here, too. But I do want to start kind of getting this. Yeah, look at how many guys are here. Trying to, I would love to limit the spawns of these guys as much as I can. I don't know which ones the biomes they spawn into, blah, blah, blah. But I know it's somewhere over here, and by process of elimination and multiple water buckets, one day at a time, hopefully soon, hopefully this run, those little 8 water buckets will disperse them just enough to figure out when we run away and come back that they're not all right here. That most of them are gone. That's the goal. I'm gonna go get Chessboat as well. I do need to make Chessboat its own little area to chill in because he likes to run away. I've never seen a mob in Minecraft actually like wander so far away from you. It's honestly kind of shocking. But he does like to wander really far away. And I want to get rid of that dirt pillar too. You know what? While we're here, let's go get rid of that dirt pillar. I know it doesn't matter to the world itself, but if I just get rid of it, it will be far enough away too that I don't have to worry about these damn just me just saying I'll get it one day, I'll get it one day, I'll get it one day, I'll get it one day. I'll put the water there too. So good thing we had that extra water bucket on us. So I know that really isn't gonna do anything. Wow, mining on the back of a donkey is terribly slow. I didn't realize how slow it could be. But eventually I want to get rid of all the slime spawns. So slowly but surely we will. Okay, let's go back and see where these guys are in terms of spawn rate. Did I get the right chunks? Did I not get the right chunks? I know they're still going to spawn in the middle. I'm definitely know that they're still going to spawn in the middle. That's going to be that's not changing, but dude, our chicken rate after we spawn those guys is like over 22 or something like that, or over 24. I'm kind of just roughly keeping an idea in the back of my head, but it's really bad. Okay, these guys are spawning in here. They're spawning not in this one. They're spawning here. Okay, so I didn't realize that was a slime chunk, but that's good to know. Eventually, that will be covered up. I mean, that's going to be kind of a pain in the neck to knock out with our shovels. But I guess for the time being, we're just going to go with the flow, do what we can, try to get most of the stuff going. I'm not going to leave those buckets there. We got some food. We don't have a ton of food. We actually went 23 left. It's not great, but still a good start, a very good start. We're going to do our little trick here, and we're going to start mining stuff away. Yeah, let me talk about some of the things that's going on in my my life. You know, I got some new plans, I got some new ideas, got some new forms of income that I gotta take care of, and hopefully everything goes very well on that. So I'm working on some of those things, and then I have election day coming up soon, which is I'm not running for a political office, nor am I endorsing any candidate at all. But it is election day, and that is a big thing that needs to be covered. And you will be seeing me pretty much gone even after election day. There's just a lot of stuff to do. Just a lot of stuff to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Everything should be concluded by Wednesday at like 10 o'clock, I'm guessing. The big races, like, it should be like roughly figured out, but some polls are gonna go a little longer, and some places are gonna be, everything's different. Everything's gonna be a little different. So that's why I was saying earlier in the beginning of the stream that you might not see me for a while, because the next time I probably will be able to stream if I am looking at my list correctly. Let me take a look at my list real quick. I probably won't even be at the stream until where's my planner? Yeah, I probably won't even be able to stream until maybe if something gets canceled because of the weather, because it is pretty bad. The weather is actually pretty garbage outside. Unless something gets really canceled because of the weather, there's nothing going on in terms of a game or the elections, I might be able to stream 1 or 2 days during the week. If nothing gets canceled, which I am definitely planning on it being not getting canceled anything, you probably won't see me until maybe next Monday, even in Discord. So just keeping that, just putting that out there, just so that you might get super surprised and see me on a stream or not. So if I am on. I don't need the F3G borders on right now, the chunk borders. I do like to keep them on because I do go insane while doing some of these things, because it's very repetitive task, and it's just digging dirt out. I don't really know if there's a better process of doing this anyway. I'm sure there is. One of those processes would be to get a diamond shovel. Even a diamond shovel with no efficiency on it would probably dig these out a lot faster than a shovel or a stone shovel. Because our iron pickaxe did have efficiency 2 on it. It did have efficiency 2, but the efficiency 2 on it, they were really expensive. That's for sure. I only got 2 of them. They were really expensive. But the cool thing about it was, it was almost close to being insta-mine, but I could definitely, if I was going one at a time, I could actually just knock them all out. For people that are new to Minecraft or are veterans and they just forget, nothing can spawn on the bedrock at all. There is some bugs, and I'm not denying that there is bugs in Minecraft, but nothing can spawn on the bedrock. So once you dig out all this stuff, we won't have anything down here. Now, clearly, this slime didn't spawn on the bedrock, as we saw him just sort of jump over. But he's going to be kind of a nuisance until I break all my shovels and I leave, or I decide to beat him with the shovel. I do have my auto hit on, so maybe I could just like start swinging at him with my sword. And this is not a mod. This is not a any sort of thing. It's just an in-game thing where if you reload your textures while holding down the left or right click button, you just keep swinging. But apparently it's not apparently it did not want to work for the sword, so maybe it just only works for the shovels. So you're supposed to have 3 T, and then you reload your your textures. This is more for like a server side thing. We're not playing on a server, but it's I'm guessing that's what it's for. I really don't know what the use is other than literally the auto mine. All I'm doing is just like moving my mouse to pick these things off. I actually don't know what else it would do besides that. One thing that I want to say is there was something that I wanted to do. Oh yes, I was watching Hermitcraft. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo episode 1, and I finished that last night. And I started watching Mumbo Jumbo episode 2. Now I don't understand why Mumbo Jumbo. He was having like a heart attack because on episode 2 they said, oh, he didn't finish the front of his base. Who expected you to finish your entire base on episode 1 and not finish the side? Like, I mean, we understand that. I haven't even built anything in this world other than the farm, like in the wall fences. And I know people are like, oh, should build something like a house or something like that, I'm really not too concerned or too worried about building a house or anything at this time because I do not want to rush building because my Minecraft building, I personally believe, has downgraded since I've started playing. I was so creative when I first started playing the worlds back in the day, back in 2019, was it? When we were playing on these worlds. Crazy, huh? That's how long it's been. But um, it's been a very long time, and I feel like like sure there were builds in my worlds that were really good and very impressive. For example, the Library of Alexandria, the Space Force that we did with Zach Daily Games, the Library of Alexandria. I think I said that. The Cathedral, the Babylon thing. I really did like the Babylon thing after the fact. I wish I built that earlier on so I could actually did more with it than just sort of kept it hollow or whatever I did. I'm big fan of sort of those series and the things that I worked on those and the amount of joy that has brought many of you Fredlings along the way. But I'm a little bit upset that I just sometimes there is this, how there's writer's block for writers, you just can't write. There is definitely creative block because you get to a point that you just go, I've already built this and I already built that. I, it is frustrating. But I just can't figure out what I want to do. I can't figure out how I want to do it. So I'm just taking my time in this world. And I think building a house is a very good idea of just not doing it right away because I really do not know what I want to build in a house. I do want it to match the design here in the building that I do currently is sort of the design that I kind of build for houses. But I definitely want to build I want to build some very grandeur things. One thing that I was thinking last night, I was just couldn't sleep. It was very difficult. I just couldn't sleep, but I want to just kind of put this out in the air because if I don't say it out loud, I'm gonna forget because I don't think I've said it out loud, even while I was just sitting there. Um, is that this is not a guarantee, this is not a guarantee fact or whatnot, but it's something that I think could be cool. Is if this world, instead of me building just normal mountains, which is definitely still going to happen for the outskirts of this, why don't I just put at the top of the mountains, have it drip down with netherrack, lava, all the nether items, nether trees, and put a whole bunch of flames on the top of it. So that actually gives people the incentive to not climb to the top of it. It looks like a normal mountain as is, but then when you go slowly go up and up and up and up, it starts becoming like a volcano. But it's not like a volcano. You could think of it like a volcano, but it's not like a volcano. It would be more like a hell sort of thing. And if you go to the top, you're gonna get set on fire, and there's no leaving it. That you're just stuck in the bowl. So I think that's something that I wanted to do. But I don't know if I'm going to 100% commit to that idea at this time. I do want to figure out how the walls of the mountains are going to be designed, which blocks am I going to use, how am I going to place the blocks, where am I going to go place the blocks, how is the scaling, not the scaling, the slope percentage. I don't know. There's an official way to say that name. The slope percentage, the slope angle. I want to figure out all that stuff before I commit to putting any sort of netherrack up there, which I do not even own at this time. Netherrack would be a very good item to use though at the top because I will. It is a very easy item to mine. And you can get a lot of it fast, especially if you have any efficiency pickaxe ever or so. I did finish watching the Minecraft tutorial that I still don't know the guy's name that did it, but I will, when I start more worried about the enchantments, I will quote him for that. He did explain how the enchantments work and how you can enchant your stuff without going to the screwing yourself over. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I was looking at something. Um, oh yes. Okay, so he was talking about this, and I'll look it up on my phone. Let me look it up on my phone. Now I can actually just kind of walk back and forth and look at my phone and mine because my it's auto clicking, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's go over here. Let's go to Claude from Chicago account. Let's go to here. Let's go to history. Let's go to um, it is by the Aether Gamer. I think the Aether Gamer is a big YouTuber, if I'm correct. Getting an advertisement here. The Aether Gamer. He has 100,000, 120,000. The Aether Gamer did a video called the new unlimited Minecraft enchanting guide for 121.11. And what does that enchantment guide include, and how does that work? Well, it's actually quite simple. He explained how do you get a 7. Well, this is the most important thing that I took from all of it. Not only him going over all the enchantments again, except for Blaine of Arthropads, because I looked at the comments after and somebody says, "You forgot about Blaine of Arthropads." And then he just goes, "It's kind of trash, though." I mean, I agree with that. It is a very trash enchantment. But in that guide, he explains how do you get yourself the 7 enchantments onto a single item. And now this used to be back in the day, you could only do this on a certain process, and then they patched that, but they apparently unpatched a certain aspect of it. So how do you get 7 enchantments on a thing? You figure out which 7 enchantments you want, and you take those 7 books, because you got to take the 7 books for the record, because it's linked to the anvil, and there's an anvil, and there's a certain percentage that you can use an anvil with a certain item that's logged. You can't just put 7 books onto a pickaxe by itself, or armor, or a sword, or etc. You have to put them on via books. You have 7 books. You have to merge those 7 books. You have to take 6 of them and merge 2 on 2 on 2 on 2. So you would have 3 books with 2 enchantments and 1 book with 1. And then you would have to figure out which is the cheapest way to apply those books to that item, sword, etc. Now, not all items and enchantments work. Not all this works. I'm sure everyone knows that if you're, long-term thing. But apparently there is a way, and you can still get 7 enchantments onto a single item. Now, I hope that we are still able to do that into this world, because I definitely want to have 7 enchantments on my armor and my stuff if I have, because I want to play this as safe as possible and be the most OP as possible. But me limited on getting diamonds just from villagers trading them, and if I de-enchant them with the de-enchanter, I should be able to do that. But the de-enchanter might also not, might still be linked to the metadata to that pickaxe, according to what he said, the Aether Gamer. So, could be wrong, he could be wrong, but I definitely want to try that. definitely want to try that. When this pickaxe or these shovels break here, we're going to go up top, and how is that, did you see that grass just like merge down that quickly? That's kind of a little bit crazy. After this is over, I kind of want to go up there, and I wanted to go continue trading and see if we can get ourselves a diamond shovel from that one dude, because we do have quite a few emeralds now, kind of stockpiled and saved up. If not, we'll just keep buying more. Well, we're gonna still keep buying shovels, sure, but I would hopefully get a diamond shovel. Please, I really hope we can unlock a diamond shovel. This would speed this process up. Now, I don't know where we're at in terms of this. I'm gonna say that we're probably about somewhere between. I don't want to say 10%, but I would say like 15 to maybe 20%. Dug out. We did actually quite a lot of work the other day on stream, so I would like to see where we are at in terms of percentage. And fortunately, I'm not going to do the no math and calculate it. Whatever I roughly think it is what it's going to be. Now, of course, I did kind of dig out some of these a little faster, and I didn't do all these walls, and that's what we're going back right now to kind of trim them up. The reason why I didn't want to dig them all out is because if there's some sort of issue with a creeper or a skeleton or a slime, I'm pretty sure slimes are going to be my might be my doer in on this world. But I wanted to leave myself a little bit of a dirt pathway to kind of dig on out without ruining my wall. All right, we should be good. So, like, for example, that slime here, I don't want to ruin the actual wall to do that. We'll turn off the, oops, wrong button. F3G, we'll turn that off. We're going to dump in all of our dirt here, except for one stack, because I do actually want to go back and I want to fill these in. We're going to try to juke him out and get up there. Perfect. Put those in there. Let's go do some trading, and let's see if we get lucky and get some cool stuff. Let's, before we do that, let's grab this wheat, and let's see if we can pull some more emeralds out of these dudes. He is still on sale. Perfect. Discount. He's giving out discounts. I'm sure his friend next door is going to be giving out discounts as well. Gives us one less, saves us one wheat. I do definitely need to cure these guys at some point, but we're going to have to wait. And we got 64 emeralds. That's one. That is pretty rip-offy. All right, let's see if this guy will give us... Okay, so he's giving us a pickaxe for 11 emeralds. Oh, my Claude, you don't need the pickaxe. You need the shovels. You need the shovels, not the pickaxe. We're out of emeralds. We are out of emeralds. I did like one bad trade and we kind of locked ourselves out of that. Oh my gosh, that was so not big brain at all. Who's selling the wheat? Wake up. Who's trading wheat? You already locked out still? Oh, man, I could get a couple more emeralds out of you. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We got to just get back to work. Let's just keep working. Let's keep grinding. And let's keep it going. All right, we're going to just... I should probably leave these shovels for like something like the dangerous areas. Because the dangerous areas, I kind of want to just dig out and then go and dig out and go. And doing with a dirt shovel would definitely be extremely more dangerous. So I'm going to stop after that because we kind of cleared that side up. That's good there. So like right here, I don't know how much I can get dug out. You see what I'm saying? But I can pretty much get a couple of these going, so we're just gonna... Definitely the dangerous area. Especially that it's a slime chunk. Alright, we need to eat. Eat. Yeah, I can't just go underneath it. I was thinking about, can I go underneath this and just mine? But I can't. I am pretty fast, though. And I'm dead. Okay. This creeper hole we're leaving for like a monument or something. First creeper hole in the world. Now, I'm sure I have emeralds somewhere. But I don't know where they would be other than my bonus emeralds. I do know. I understand. Don't worry, guys. I do understand that I do have emeralds in this world that are in this chest. 32. But we can't trade those. We can't trade them. Because those are our backup emeralds. Those are for a rainy day. Those are like emergency. For what happens if a wandering trader shows up and I don't have any emeralds. So that's what those are for. We do have beetroots. We have a lot of beetroots. that we could sell. And the potato is going to go straight into the... is that a creeper in here? I swear to God I saw something green. I saw maybe it was just a particle. But it was a little scary. Now, of course, we don't need the potatoes here. Maybe we can get on top of something. I don't know. We don't need them right now. Let's see if... Where's my wheat dude? One of these guys have to be the wheat dude. I always... Here we go. See if how much he can give. Okay, so he's still on sale, which is great. I'm not dropping my emeralds on the ground because they're going to screw me. We're going to trade some beets. And I should be able to pick up my emerald again. Or my sword, no. You know, this guy in here will be able to trade beetroot. And he's going to do it on sale, if I'm correct as well. So, let's get some of those going. What's going on, Sid? Thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing tonight, big fella? Let's grab some more wheat here, because there's a few more wheats that I can trade. What is the plan for tonight? The plan for tonight is, unfortunately, it's probably just going to be more digging out our land. I kind of need to get some big work on that done. I don't really have anything crazy, because I wanted to, what I was saying at the beginning of the stream was, I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream the next time is. And I don't even think I will even be able to AFK. And I know that's, you guys don't want me to do stuff off stream. I understand that. But I don't honestly know when I'm going to be able to do anything other than just anything in this world. So, we're taking a look, and we're just going to try to get as much work in progress done on this, I would like to say the moat, but the river. So here's our Sparta field. I didn't want to mine that without you, and I also didn't want to AFK without you. I did step on the top of that up there, and I was looking down, and you could actually see everything growing, which was actually really cool. Maybe we'll harvest that too, but we'll figure that out as we go. He's doing that for 19. Moving these guys over here was a big, smart play. I'm not sure this carrot guy is going to want to eat more carrots at this time, but we're going to... oh, he will. Okay, perfect. I have some more carrots sitting in there, too. Perfect. We got some more coming through. More beetroots. Get rid of this. This is kind of all of our beetroots. Anybody else have beetroots that one you want to trade? Yes, here you go. And that should be about it for our trades, unless the carrot guy reset himself. No. All right. Well, that's going to be it for the trading right now. We do have almost 2 stacks of emeralds. This guy in here should be pretty close to giving us the 14 emeralds for 1 iron shovel. It's a good deal. Please, a diamond shovel. We need a diamond shovel. Diamond shovel, diamond shovel, diamond shovel, diamond shovel. Diamond axe again, bro. What is up with the diamond axes, bro? Oh, my gosh. I hate to be rude, but I already have 2 guys that give me diamond axes. Just unfortunate. It really is. But it's okay. It's fine. 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 We do got more iron ones. I know the iron ones are more expensive to buy. I get that. I understand that. I do want to see what these guys' pickaxe level is. I know I shouldn't be wasting... You know, I'm not going to be... You know what? That's a good idea. Let's not waste it. We know for a fact that he's not going to give us... We don't need a diamond pickaxe at all. We don't need any. But we do have a bunch of extra iron shovels, which were really expensive, for the record. Definitely expensive. But... At least we got them. We got at least an iron shovel, dude. I cannot complain. All right, this is what I wanted to definitely do, Sith, here. If this was a big task that you wanted to hear the goal of, is definitely mine this out area here, because this is a slime chunk, and it's a slime chunk I did not fill with water, clearly, and there are definitely spawning here. So Oh, here we go. 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 So yeah, we got to do this as carefully as possible and try to get as much of this mined out. Got to go down to 2 levels still. This is what I wanted to waste my iron shovel on if you want to define this as waste. Once I get these guys in like this little hole in their chunk, which is, I think this is their technical chunk here. I think this is their chunk. Once I get them in their chunk hole, they should be not screwing with us. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm pre-recording. All right, for sure. Yeah, definitely want to... Once we clear this area out, I think that would actually be more of a big brain if I can get this down. Oh. The slimes, man. The slimes are definitely a pain in the butt. We do have a good amount of armor still left, and it's about... Our durability in the armor is what? About halfway on most of it, except for helmet or boots. I was watching off stream, like I said earlier, that I was looking at the enchantments. Protection 4 and Feather Falling 4 can be put on the exact same boots, so I definitely want to get that. I didn't realize you could do that. That makes it the most efficient to, not fall damage. I feel like that would probably be... If it's not the slimes that accidentally somehow randomly kill me by me being stupid like this and harvesting dirt. If it's not the slimes that kill me, I definitely feel like fall damage is going to kill me. It almost killed me off stream. I would have been so mad if I died off stream. You don't know how mad... I know you guys would be mad, but I would be even more mad. It's like I couldn't even die on stream. Like I wasn't even recording. So definitely playing it. If we do stuff off stream, it's going to be very cautious. But as I was explaining earlier, I probably won't be... I probably won't stream for another week. I probably won't even be on Fortnite. I probably won't be on anything. And it sucks because the new Fortnite season is going to be coming out. So, yeah, we're gonna... It's going to be a little bit sad, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're going to get through it, for sure. Make sure you eat, Claude. Then we're going to try to lure these guys away. I hate to lure them away in our town. I really do, but at least if they're in our town, I know for a fact they're not, Oh my god, why am I typing? Like, why would I want to start typing when I'm in the back? Alright. Let's keep digging. This is definitely the slime chunk right here, for sure. For sure. They're not spawning right now, but... I could just beat them all and just get them down to... little guys, but... I don't want to do that, because this is my last iron sword. I'm going to be using the axe from here on out. After this iron sword breaks. Oh, this could be bad. This could be so 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 bad. Before we go any farther, Claude, eat. If this little guy pushes me in here, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him now before he does it. I know I'm placing more dirt back down after I just dug it out, but I want to... Oh my gosh! I know I probably shouldn't do that either. I don't need to fill it all in. Is there any other way they can get up? They can get up here. Get back! They can't jump up, right? Alright, whew! That should be... Slime chunk. That should be the slime chunk. I don't understand how he got... Oh, where's Chessboat? Let's go, let's get out of here. Let's go run around and come back and see if they spawn in that spot. Speaking of spawning in that spot, let me grab those buckets that I have sitting in one of these chests on the side. We're going to fill them up, and we're going to keep placing water buckets in the known slime chunk spawns. I could play with some in there. I don't want to place them in there because I don't want to be digging underwater, to be honest with you. Digging underwater is so slow, and digging underwater is it's honestly kind of... I hate digging underwater. I don't know how else to say it. I definitely hate digging underwater. Sith Lord says, if you play off stream, make sure you record you have your recording software on. That is a really good idea, for the record. All right, we should be far enough away, so we should be able to come back in and see it. And look at the gladiator field's almost fully grown. There's, of course, the ones in the back that we placed first are still not grown. That's funny. Also, I'm going to take a shortcut across this because last night I did actually place this dirt down. I couldn't sleep, so I came on here and placed some dirt down to get that curve correct. All right. Is that a slime chunk? It is a slime chunk. Perfect. No, the slime chunk is here. Son of a bling blong. This is the slime chunk. I think. I think this is the slime chunk. Oh my gosh, another thing to dig out.
Back! Back! Back, I say!
Do we have water? Do we have water here? My nose is itching so bad. My nose itches all the time. This is nothing new, Claude.
Back! Back! Back!
I think just fighting them is actually probably the best idea. Even though I don't want to fight them, I think it probably is the best idea. I feel actually way more safe here than when I wasn't doing that. Welcome, Zach. Thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing this fine evening? I was telling Sith Lord, and I was telling the beginning of the stream that I might not be able to be on for a week or two, or at least a week, depending on how everything goes with the work coming up. So just trying to get some of this tedious, deadly stuff done, because you would say digging dirt in a river should be easy, but these slimes has proven to be extremely dangerous. So trying to get this dangerous stuff done, at least on stream. So if I do die, at least everyone was able to see it on stream. I did want to note, too, that in this world, I said earlier, this is the 13th stream. The longest hardcore series I've ever done lasted to 14 episodes. This is 13 episodes. And definitely trying to make this even longer than the last one. So got pretty close today to getting kind of almost screwed. We didn't obviously get screwed. We got close to it. But we're digging this out. These are slime chunks for sure. And once we clear this out and get this sort of contested up...
Stay back.
It's just easier to fight the slimes than just let them run around. Unfortunately, we did not get a diamond shovel. We definitely did not get a shovel from a diamond shovel from the third dude we got. Got another diamond axe. So I'm going to be stopping trading with that dude. Maybe I'll go finesse another guy from somewhere else. But these are definitely slime chunks here. And if we take chestboat around, they shouldn't be able to get up. Maybe here they'll be able to get up. So let's fill this in. Let's patch that in for now. But we'll run around and despawn them and come back and see if we are at least correct on our motto. F3G. I've been watching some of your old streams. Sis comments are great. Hey, I appreciate you watching them. I have to reply on a lot of the comments. One of the comments you said yesterday, I don't know if I liked it right before we started, was to get the Frostwalker boots. I don't know if I want to get Frostwalker boots, to be honest with you. It's not like they're like a bad enchant, but it just... I don't know if I would per se want them. Especially I mean, I could get them. I mean, it's not like I couldn't get them. I don't know if I would want them, though. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, we're only going to be streaming for about 25 more minutes here because I got a lot of new things going on in my life. So, got to take care of those first before I can prioritize the streaming. But I kind of want to make some more good progress in digging this stuff out. And go from there. I would like to trade with another dude, but I'll do that off stream because I definitely don't want to go get another guy and bring him back if I decide to do it off stream. Okay, see, here we go. Perfect. So this is the slime chunk. They're definitely spawning in here. I know some of the other guys don't spawn in the slime chunk, but if I just stand like this for a second, they're just going to all jump in here. And then that should make it safe for me to do my work. Now, it's going to be very loud. But at least I know I'll be safe. One of the other things I wanted to do was place those buckets down and just sort of clear up their spawn radius for the other guys. But not going to worry about that right now. And hopefully Chessboat doesn't go get himself trapped in the slime pit. I'm very do not want him to do that. So let's go find him a spot to go run around. Let's dump the water buckets in here. Dump the rest of this stuff in there. Grab some more shovels. Today's stream is just going to be kind of digging right now. We'll leave a couple iron shovels in here. So when I do need to do some more dangerous shoveling, I can do that without trading all my emeralds away. We're not buying anything else from these guys because the only one guy gives us an iron shovel. So, and I don't have enough crops. Which, by the way, Sith Lord, let's take a look. Welcome to the stream, Slayer. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you. Here's the what did you call this, Sith? The Gladiator Fields. Gladiator Fields looking really good right now. You should plant another mangrove tree. You need more wood of that. I do like the look of that wood. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that today because it did take a second to knock it down. But I did like it. So, oh, the creeper just despawned. That's the one time I didn't want the creeper to despawn. Okay, let's take a look at the slime chunks. So the slime chunks here, I want to just keep a little bit of a border between it. Now, of course, these guys are going to jump over and just yeet themselves in, but I don't want them to. But if they do, then it is what it is. I definitely want to try to keep as much of a distance from from that if possible. This will be probably one of the last things. Oh, of course, the creeper's on the wrong side again. You should make a mangrove tree farm. I don't know how to do that off the top of my head because I never actually even seen a mangrove tree until yesterday's live stream. I think it was yesterday. But, oh, my bling blong. Sorry, I need to take a second to decompress off of that. I don't think I've seen it until yesterday, the mangrove tree. But if we can figure out how to make a farm with it, that would be nice, because I actually do like this wood. I was explaining a little bit earlier that I do not know what I want to do with the world yet. For people that obviously we're making the big river here. But when I go up, I want to use real blocks, and then at the top, 50-50, I got to think about this for a while before I do it, because I can't undo it once I start. I do want to see if putting netherrack at the top and setting it all on fire would be a really cool idea, and it would actually go to the lore even more. Instead of it just being mountains that people need to climb to escape, it actually would be scarier because, you know, you just say past the mountains up there is just flames, and you, of course, don't want to get set on fire, do you? So that is something I'm thinking about it. It will definitely still be a mountain. Like, that's not going to change, but maybe at the top of the mountain, maybe we put some netherrack and lava and nether blocks and just make it look super scary and so deceiving so people don't go up there. And of course, you know, if you go up there and you go past the fire and all that, you actually are safe and the world is actually flat, just like real life. Claude streams are hands down the best thing on YouTube. Well, I appreciate it, Zach. I do appreciate it. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo's stream. I got episode 1 finished yesterday. And long story short, I think I said it earlier. People were upset with him not finishing the backside of his base after episode 1. Like, it's literally a Minecraft episode. Like, I mean, do you expect him to build an entire big base in one episode and finish the back of it too? Come on, it's Mumbo Jumbo. It's Mumbo Jumbo here. Mumbo Jumbo can build some cool things, but it's not going to be one episode to do something like that. He's not known as a speed builder if you ever watched his streams. But he's a really good builder. He's a really, really good builder, but not all in one stream and or one episode. And I think he agrees on that comment. Should I be let into the Hermitcraft series? You know, if I did get let into the Hermitcraft series, what would I do? I would probably just focus on working on the marketplace, just like I did with Core Crafts. The marketplace is such a cool idea. It's such a cool design that I just remember going in Core Craft server and just buying so many things. It just was so convenient. I mean, it's kind of like trading with villagers, but you actually get stuff that you want. You know what I'm saying? It's not like trading with villagers and you might get a diamond shovel that we've been searching for. You might get an iron shovel that you've been searching for, but you are guaranteed whatever you want from the marketplace. Pretty much. I mean, of course, not all things are available, but you definitely could get everything. We're going to probably not finish this to there, and then we're going to look at a couple little things, and then we're going to end the stream here in about 17 minutes. Yeah, because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I just want to make sure that I have enough time to eat something else if I need to eat something else, and because I definitely didn't eat enough calories today. And then I need to look at a few things I got to prepare for. I'm getting slapped hard. And then we'll probably be done digging this stuff out. In the later Mumbo Jumbo episode, when he makes the windmill, it's really cool. Okay, I gotta... That's, yeah, my main binging thing is... I actually finished the Dream Live... Okay, so I finished the Dream six episodes... the 6 Hunter episode. And I thought it was the coolest episode I've ever seen in my entire life. Now they did release the Sapnaps got the exclusive rights to release the Hunter's POV on that episode, and I'm only about I don't know. I'm only about like halfway through the Hunters episode, which is just the exact same episode. There's a few little Easter eggs that are different than from the other one. There's a few things that kind of seem sus in terms of the Hunters POV. You know, it seemed like the Hunters are not. I don't know. These Hunters, they could probably all beat me. Okay, I'm not denying that they could probably all beat me. Maybe minus George and Sapnaps. George, Sapnap, you want to guys do a manhunt? Let me know. Um, just kidding. They would beat me for sure. But um, the manhunt, the manhunt, the hunter's POV. Sometimes on those fights in the Nether Fortress or the Bastion, holy heck, they are really just that bad at combat, or they're purposely not trying to kill him like as fast as possible. I don't know. It was a little Among Us there. I'm not saying that Dream was there was anything against Dream. I think just the hunters weren't really playing as best as they could be. Sith Lord says he wants to try to get us light gray llama. I'm gonna do that. But there was a few times in that thing I'm like, I watched Dream's POV and he was so low, and you can't say that like, sure, like you can't guarantee like, oh, he's like one heart or a half a heart. Like you cannot guarantee that. Sure, like Dream's a really good player, but he's been many times in his series he's been at one or two hearts. That you're telling me that after 6 years, we don't when you're doing 6 hunters at the Bastion part, you don't go in there and you just jump on him. You know what him? Just jump on him and just finish him there. Now, here's a little fun fact that I saw on Dream's video. Dream's video, he showed the rules of the Minecraft Manhunt a couple weeks ago, before episode 6 came out, and he explained the rules, which was nice to know because I'm happy that, it's actually like, we don't have to assume what the rules are. It's better to just kind of know what the rules are. It gives you a little bit, your audience is kind of the judge as well. But there was one of the rules, I guess is what you would call it, right? I guess a rule. If you were playing the thing and Dream died right away at the beginning, they would just they would pay the people that killed them an X undisclosed amount of money, as he said, and then they would just do it again on a different world, which makes sense. I understand. You can't just guarantee that you're gonna like, how many times did Dream die off spawn? I would love to see those videos too. Just eventually, not now, but I'm sure he's died quite a few times off spawn that he had to pay them for it. It makes it more entertaining of a video. If your video is Minecraft Manhunt and it's literally 20 minutes long, it could be like not even sped up at all. So, Sith Lord really wants us to use our last piece of dye for a light gray wool. I feel like that's really counterintuitive. To be honest, George is not good at PvP at all. Maybe me and George manhunts. I chase George down. That would be interesting. What happens if I right click on this? Oh, sweet. It didn't do it. I thought I was going to do it. I was a little scared. All right. I guess we're going to get rid of... we have 3 blues. We have 3 purples. We have 2 pinks, 1 yellow. I'm going to get rid of one of my blues for the light gray. Sith Lord really be trying to trigger me here with asking for a request of he's trying to get I will not be white. There will never be a white sheep in this world, even though there is a white sheep with the carpet, but there will never be a white sheep in this world. I'm going to be killing every white sheep is on site. All right, come on, eat more wool. Eat more grass so I can get more wool. That's what I meant to say. We're gonna take a look up and we're gonna look at the percentage here. I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown of what's going on. Once again, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we're just waiting for this guy to eat this, and then we're gonna probably wrap it up and go from there. Come on, eat, 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 eat. While we're waiting for him to eat, let's do the gladiator montage, shall we? Just like in the movie Gladiator. There you go, Sith. How does this make you feel? It's not fully grown all the way because why would the ones in the back, the first ones we placed down, be fully grown at this point? Oh, this is so cool. Look at all that wheat. Can you give a rating for your villagers? I don't think any of them are a 10 out of 10. Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Come on, eat, bro. I want to do this so I can eat. All right, let's take a look at our villagers. That's a really good idea. I think going through this is a good idea. Now, we have sharpness 5, which we got after 39 attempts. And we got protection 4 after 27 attempts. This is the protection. This is the sharpness guy. His rating, I didn't really need sharpness, and definitely not at this level. This guy, we'll give him a 5. We'll give him a 4, actually. He might get sheared at some point in the series. But we really only need one sharpness book, so I'm really not really too worried. This guy here, protection 4 for 21 emeralds with not being able to crack them down to cure them, which we can still do without having the nether. It's just very difficult and very dangerous. I'm going to give him a... He could be lower. I did get him pretty good. I would say he's probably a 9 out of 10. He's pretty low. This here, 9 emeralds for 1 bookshelf. That's... And I need bookshelves. So we're going to give him an 8 out of 10. Switch it up. He's 8 out of 10. I feel like this villager right here is probably my most favorite one for trading with food because he does wheat and beetroot, and he's actually doing it on sale. So let me take a look here and see if I have any... I can't trade with him. This guy, if he was on a more discount, this guy's always been on a discount. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. This guy. Could be lower on trades. 9 out of 10. These other farmer villagers. This guy here, he's just okay. 6 out of 10. This guy here, he's potatoes. 5 out of 10. This guy here has been the most valuable. Alright, sorry, this guy is not the most valuable. This guy would be a 6 out of 10. This guy, I already rated him. This guy, 6 out of 10. Nothing crazy. Let's look at our tool guy. This is the first tool guy that gave us a diamond pickaxe and an axe is what we wanted. Unfortunately, we didn't get a shovel. This guy is probably my most valuable because he actually gave me an efficiency 3 plus unbreaking 3 axe. This isn't too valuable. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 as well. It's kind of expensive, but at the same time, this is the best axe I think we've gotten from all of them. So if that guy might be a 10 out of 10. Might be a 10 out of 10, depending if we look at this. The armor. The armor was a great idea, and I still am appreciative of him, and we're still going to need to buy more stuff from him for the longevity of this series, because I might do another village, like how we're trading trying to get a diamond pickaxe. I think the diamond pickaxe is more pressing than, per se, the armor at this time. But this guy here is more of a disappointment than anything else. He's good because he gave us an iron shovel, but I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 because of that, because he could have gave us a diamond axe. This guy here, right now, he's currently ranked at 8 because he's giving us stuff, but once we get a guy that gives us, decent enchantments before I can get enough iron to make an anvil. He's an 8 out of 10. He'll probably drop down to a 6. This guy here is probably the biggest disappointment of all time. He's always upcharging me on everything. This is the worst trade of all time. Unbreaking 1. This guy's like a 5. If that 4. Like, he's not that good. But those are my ratings for my villagers. Nothing crazy. Nothing too fancy. The big important ones are the ones that we're gonna, kind of use forever. Apparently I did have a stone sword left. I'm going to eventually use this as my axe as a sword. But for now, I don't think, yeah, Sith Lord, I don't know why we sat here and did this. We already have all these guys put with the wool. Let's get rid of the llama with the pink and put the carpet on here. Oh, that's kind of a interesting vibe. But I'm going to keep the pink on him. Got to get more llamas. Unfortunately, no more guys showed up. Yes, I can breed them with wheat blocks. I'm not doing that. Definitely not doing that right now. So that is that's all kind of rounded up on him. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I don't have any wheat in this world. Fortunately, I wish I had wheat in this world, but I don't have any. Oh, it's unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Okay, let's go to the top of this world, Fredlings. Let's do a little kind of rewind here and go from the thing. I did say that I did lower this at the beginning of the stream by 3 to 5 blocks. So no matter where I at least land on the top, I should be able to survive with at least 2 hearts. I could lower this down a little bit more, but I kind of want to be able to see over my farm. But we made some really good progress. We got from... We pretty much cleaned this all the way up from here, all the way down here, and this is all cleaned up. I said it was going to be somewhere between 10 and 20%. I think overall it actually probably is less than that. I'm going to say that's probably like 12% of this done. So, like I said, I might not be on for a while because I have a lot of things going on in my life currently. So it might not be until a week till I come back and stream. I might try to jump on the new Fortnite update when it comes out on the 18th. And I might do a bonus stream here if something gets canceled. I mean, all my streams are bonus streams, so I guess it's nothing new. But, yeah, we'll see what everything happens. So, what did we get done today? We just dug that out pretty much. We did some trading, got some more emeralds. We waited for a wandering trader. He didn't show up today. That's unfortunate. And, yeah, I need to get ready, and I need to eat a little bit more, get ready to go to bed, and hopefully, see you guys on another live stream here or not. We're one stream away. The next live stream we do, when we live stream it and then we end it, we will be officially farther than my previous series. So we're just right there on the cusp of it. So thank you so much, Fredlings, for coming out to the live stream today. I do hope you enjoyed the live stream here. Let me make a backup of this world just in case. I don't know. I feel like my luck is I'm going to get a glitch and die or something, and I'm not going to be able to look at it. So just want to make sure that I have one just in case. Want to give a special thank you to the Patrons for making these live streams and videos possible. We are going to be changing the Patreon. The names will be getting removed from this list, and it will be going by the month of April. When we get to April, the merchandise is a permanent thing, and the bit donations are a permanent thing. So I want to give a massive shout out to those people as well. So thank you so much, Zach Daily Games, for coming out to the stream. Thank you so much, Sithler, for coming out to the stream. Thank you so much, Slayer, for coming out to the stream. Like I said, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be live is, but when I do know, I'll tag you. So make sure you put that roll on in our Discord. Go to one of the top things. There's a ad roll of YouTube. We do not stream on Twitch anymore. but you can just add yourself thing and turn notifications on too. So love you guys so much. I am Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real feeling makes their own luck. Bye.